Welcome back. It's good to be back. It's good to be back. It's good to be back. Yes, three times, Kyle. It's good to be back, y'all. All right, I got a good one for you today. We're gonna get it, guys. I want to answer your question. I want to go every possible parlay. I want to go over it. We got some good money making opportunities. I want to get into all of it. I think this is a really good weekend to make some money. We placed our locks already. I've locked it up already. I think it's a good week. So, guys, if you have any questions, comments, thoughts, suggestions, leave them now. Let me get into it. Well, let me pay the bill first, guys. Please join. Please like, share, and subscribe. If you have not already, guys, please smash the like button. Also, join the Patreon. Get the lock of the week. Get Ask the Bookie Anything. Get the absolute best gambling advice anywhere in the known boxing universe for just $5 a month. $5 a month gets the lock of the week. Get to Ask the Bookie Anything. It gets you access to the Discord. In the Discord, we have all types of stuff. We live stream fights. It's a great community. You get most importantly, you get the updated props and you get the live betting. You can only get that in the Discord, and the Discord is absolutely free. When you join the Patreon, I give you access over to the Discord. We got a lot of people joining. It's good times over there. Good times over there in the Discord. After you guys do that, you know what to do. Head on over to carnivalbar.com. That's carnivalbar.com. Use promo code BOXING at checkout to save 10%. That's Carnival Bar. What am I doing here? Use promo code BOXING at checkout to save 10%. It's a meal in your pocket. It's the world's only high-fat, grass-finished beef bar that replaces a meal while on the move and stores for years. Get your travel autonomy and freedom back. That's carnivalbar.com. Make sure to use promo code BOXING at checkout. The Carnival Bar. It's the nutrition of a steak, the convenience of a bar. Carnivalbar.com. Use promo code BOXING at checkout to save 10%. I want to check one thing real quick before we get started. Station is on. All right. Go with that. I want to check one more thing. You guys roll in. All right. That's all set. Close it. Get a lot of text. All right, we're going to start in just a second. All right, we're good. Let me plug my phone in. All right, let's get started, Joe. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Third time is a charm. Third time is a charm. Guys, join the Patreon. Link is in the description. It's also in that little ticket below. It's pinned in the chat. Make sure to join the Patreon. It's always a good day to get rich. Is it not, Muscles? Every day is a good day to get rich. Former Missouri Tiger and former Philadelphia Eagle wide receiver Deshaun Jackson. That was Macklin, who was a Missouri. What college does Deshaun Jackson go to? It was Cal. He went to Cal, right? And Jeremy Macklin went to Missouri. I think he went to Cal and then played for the Eagles. Deshaun Jackson, former great wide receiver of the Philadelphia Eagles. I think Cal. All right, guys, let's get into today's show. I want to get into everything. So I got Nina Hughes and how do we say her name? Johnson's first name, the rematch to Shamika Johnson and Nina Hughes. That's going to drop tonight. And I like Nina Hughes in that fight. I plus money, plus 140. It's not a huge plus, but I like Hughes. I think she clearly won the first fight. I think she's much more skilled. She's got better volume. She got getting it out. Johnson's just a weight bully, as I see. Like, she looks big and strong. I don't think she's that good. I think he was won the first fight. I went back and watched it. I've done all the tape on this. I think doing tape on women's fight is nice because the fights are so short. A lot less tape to watch and a lot less wasted. Like, they're just fighting for 20 minutes to fight instead of 36 minutes to fight. It's quick, it's short, it's easy to do tape on women's fights. It's really, really good. All right. So hang on one second. I'll be right back. All right. I got so much going on. All right. So let me give you guys the rundown of what we got this week. You guys are getting Hughes and Johnson tonight. I'm gonna drop that tonight. I'm gonna watch my Nets. I'm gonna watch St. John's Red Storm play, and then we're gonna go to. After all the basketball, I'm gonna drop this video. I've done all the tape. I got it ready to go, and then tomorrow I'm gonna give you the Fedora Booker fight. I don't think the Fedora Booker fight is that. If Fedora wins by knockout, I'll save you the suspense. But it is the biggest fight of the weekend. It's got the most eyes on it. So I will do it. I say every major fight, Fedora Booker, it's a world title fight, so I got to do a video on it. I'm going to do Fedora Booker. I'll have that out tomorrow. I'm going to try to do 2 lives tomorrow. I'm going to try to be live all day tomorrow. I'm going to try to do 2 lives tomorrow. I'm going to do a live on my basketball channel too. We're going to talk some Brooklyn Nets basketball. But I'm going to try to give you guys all the content you can handle. So I'm going to try to do 2 lives. You're going to get 2 videos. And then Saturday, I'm going live as well. I'm just trying to give you all a bunch of content. So that's the schedule for the rest of the week. All right. We got a lot now to get into. I want to run down everything as we're getting closer and closer. I want you guys to get your lock in. I'm going to share this with you guys. This is a free taste. I'm going to give you all a free taste. I'm going to give you my lock. I don't usually do this because you have to join a Patreon to get it, but I want y'all to join a Patreon. So I'm going to give everyone a free one today. My lock of the week. I'm going to give you the odds that I locked it in on. Lester Martinez, money line, minus 380. Jose Ramos, money line, minus 2,500. Sky Nicholson, by decision, minus 500. So my parlay, Ramos, minus 2,500. Lester Martinez, minus 380, money line. Nicholson, decision, minus 500. Total parlay, minus 175. 3-leg parlay. That's my lock. I want you guys to have that, right? If you guys aren't a Patreon, but you're I want you to have that. I want you to know what we're doing, okay? Now, I'm not going to do this again every week. It's one time. It's Sky Nicholson, money line. Ramos, Lester Martinez, money line. When you guys think about it, it's actually easy. These aren't hard things to bet. To me, the most obvious thing in the world is Sky Nicholson by decision. It should be minus 1,000, but it's not. It's minus 500. So to me, the most obvious bet in the world. I think I gotta let my dog in. Hang on one second. I gotta let my dog in. All right. All right. So to me, that's obvious, right? Like it's easy money. Lester Martinez money line. Lester Martinez at minus 380, I still think is a steal. Sky Nicholson by decision at minus 500, I think is a steal. And Ramos, when I first looked at it, Ramos was minus 1,600. Then he went to 1,800. I'm going to lock it in. I didn't get to lock it in right away. And he went from minus 1,800 to minus 2,500. So timing is important, guys. It's important to time it right. I lost out on some money, right? I lost out on some money because I didn't time Ramos right. But, you know, I'm still going to hit that parlay. That's still an easy money parlay. I love that parlay. I think Muscles is going with the same parlay. But if you guys join the Discord, you guys join the Patreon, you get in the Discord, text me. If you want to work some out other than some parlay, I'll give you my insight. You know what I'm saying? I can't promise anything, but I can give you my insight. We can go over your parlays. I can tell you what I think. You can tell me what you think, and then let me know what you know. And there's a lot of money to be made in, boxing's obviously my life. I scout fighters. I watch tape all day. This is what I do. I've always been a gambler, and I would make money every week on boxing for the most part. And I would give it all back on baseball, college football, whatever season it was, right? Mostly baseball and college football. I give it all back. And what I figured out was when it wasn't baseball season and it wasn't college football season, right? Because college football season ends in December, baseball season doesn't start until, April. So January, February, March, I was making money because I wasn't giving it back on baseball and college football. I was never really an NBA bettor. Even though I love the NBA, I never got into betting it. I got into baseball and college football. When it wasn't January, when it was January, February, March, I was making money. Why? Because I was only betting on boxing. The problem is there's so little boxing in January. That was my issue, right? And so I just stopped betting on baseball and college football and anything else. And I just bet on boxing. And I made a living from doing it ever since. And that's what I'm bringing to you guys. There's lots of people in the chat, bet what you can. I'm not saying everyone's going to do this for a living or you're going to make money betting, but the odds makers, they don't know what they're doing in boxing. They don't. I do. And you don't bet on every fight. And the benefit, the perk to me is I get to do this all day, every day. I watch tape 6 hours a day. And I know what I'm looking for. I know what fights to avoid. I know what to avoid. And this parlay to me is obvious. Lessa Martinez is another level from Joe Sean. There's no way Tiara Brown, who I like Tiara Brown. There's no way she can cut the ring off on Sky. And Sky doesn't look to hurt anyone. Sky's got no power. She's just gonna move. It's a 20-minute fight, and she can survive. And if it was a 40-minute fight, it might be different. Tiara Brown might be able to break her down and track her down, but in 2 10-minute rounds, Sky's gonna cruise to victory in this fight. And then Jesus Ramos is just gonna destroy Guido Sham, just absolutely destroy him. That's my boy right there. All right, let's get into today's show. Evening, Humble Crumble. What up, Eve? What up, Humble Crumble? All right. So I'm just gonna run through this real quick. We'll get to questions. Does anyone know what happened to Adrian Broner? Adrian Broner, I saw this tweet go around that he scammed some basketball player out of $6 million. Does anyone know what that is? What they're talking about? What is that? What's going on with that? All right. If anyone knows, let me know. All right, I want to get into this. Kurt Scooby and Cesar Villaraga. Guys, it's just Kurt Scooby. I like Nina Hughes in this, but I wouldn't even bet that. It's just not worth it to me. I just wouldn't touch that. At minus 3,500, I don't see any value in that. I like Nina Hughes. Plus money fight. I told you this. I'm going to drop the video tonight. I like Nina Hughes. Much better fighter, much more complete fighter. She can fight going backwards. She can fight going forward. She can fight from range. She's really good on the inside. Obviously, I like the over 8.5. I think it definitely goes the over. I think it goes the distance. You want to take that? That's probably a better bet. Johnson is strong and she's powerful, but she's not the biggest hitter. They can both get some knockouts, but I don't think either's getting knocked out in this fight. So I like the over. I like Nina Hughes. You can just parlay that. Sky Nicholson, I love this. Sky Nicholson minus 800. Over 8.5 minus 1,800. And then obviously fight to go the distance minus 1,000. Lock that in. These are easy to bet. Rojas, again, it's not really worth betting to me. Fernandez, minus 2,500. You want to throw in your parlay? It's not going to hurt. I would not touch anything more than 5,000. I wouldn't touch any of these. Alberto Mora. How do you guys feel about Alberto Mora? 26-year-old from Mexico, 12-0, 9 knockouts. He's going to win. I think this is wide for a guy that's not exactly setting the world on fire. Slavkovsky's not a bad fighter. He's 15-3. He doesn't really have any win of note, but he's fought competitively with Omar Trinidad. He's fought competitively with Eddie Vasquez. He fought competitively. Look, this is what I mean. Knocked out by Trinidad in the 10th round. All right. Fought Juan Antonio Lopez. Tony Lopez. Majority decision win. Huh? Fought Eddie Vasquez. Split decision loss. Huh. Okay, fought Eddie Vasquez competitively. Fought Claudio Marrero competitively. But then wins a competitive fight with Juan Antonio Lopez. Interesting thing about this, back-to-back guys, both at that time, Eddie Vasquez has moved on now, but Eddie Vasquez and Juan Antonio Lopez both fought out of the same gym at that particular time. That's interesting, isn't it? Like, it's weird, but they did. He beat Ludin Bartolome. Rances is his brother. Competitive fight, and so this is funny. So right here, Clay Burns, Eddie Vasquez, and Tony Lopez all trained out of the same. Eddie Vasquez has left now. All trained out of the same gym in Fort Worth. That's weird. And he fought all three of them. But you can see this is an interesting guy. He's not terrible. I'd probably lay off this bet. It's just there's not great money to be made on that. Like minus 550, he's probably going to win. But it's not a great bet. Like, he could lose. Slavkovsky is not a bad fighter. He Vladimir Hernandez, I've been said this is probably a fight you want to lay off of. Minus 180. Interesting fight. What is going on with this? Lester Martinez, I'll take Lester Martinez. Lock this in. To me, if you want a plus money upset, and we talked about this, I don't have any ill will. I don't think Malik Montgomery sucks. I just think at plus 700, and again, you're probably going to lose your money on this. Jeremy Hill is worth a gamble. Jeremy Hill could win this. Jeremy Hill could upset Malik Montgomery. And, I wouldn't want you to bet Malik Montgomery. I definitely wouldn't put this into my parlays or nothing like that. Like, guys, this is minus 1,200, and this is a real fight. Sky Nicholson, who's obviously going to go the distance with Tiara Brown, is minus 1,000. It's a safer bet to take Sky Nicholson, who's clearly going to go the distance in her fight, just to go the distance. She doesn't have to win. She can lose a decision, which is not good. That's insane. Minus 1,200. Sky Nicholson to go the distance is minus 1,000. Don't touch this. Bet Sky Nicholson to go the distance. Sky Nicholson is 100% going the distance. I like Elijah Garcia. I think this is a little wide. I definitely think he wins. And I definitely think Jesus Ramos wins. And I definitely think Sebastian Fundora wins. I think Elijah Garcia minus 650 has a much better chance of winning than Malik Montgomery. I don't really see how Malik Montgomery wins. I'm saying Goucher has a chance to win. Like, how's he going to do enough, right? Like, to me, Malik Montgomery and Elijah Garcia are both going to win. They're both probably going to win. But if you told me between Montgomery and Garcia, one of these guys is going to lose, I would guess it's Montgomery. Goucher doesn't fight to win anymore. Hill is still young. He's still hungry. He's still going to fight to win. All right, so here's what we got. Here's all the bets I like. Nina Hughes, plus 140 money line. Over on the fight with Johnson, minus 1,400. To go the distance, minus 1,000. Like all these bets. Sky Nicholson money line. Sky Nicholson over 8.5. Sky Nicholson by decision. I did not add that. Hang on. Sky Nicholson by decision, minus 500. Rojas, minus 2,500. Vladimir Hernandez, minus 180. Lester Martinez, minus 380. Jeremy Hill, plus 700. Elijah Garcia, minus 650. Jesus Ramos, minus 2,500. Sebastian Fundora, minus 1,400. And then Sky Nicholson. Those are all the fights I like. Those are all the bets I like. Guys, let me know if you have any questions. And I had the wrong thing up there. Let me go through this again with you guys. Sorry, I had some weird box break up there. All right, one more time. Here's all the bets. Nina Hughes money line. Over 8.5. Over 8.5 on Johnson Hughes. Minus 1,000 on the fight to go the distance. Yes. Sky Nicholson money line minus 800. Over 8.5 minus 1,800 to go the distance, minus 1,000. What I really like is Nicholson by decision, minus 500. Hughes minus 2,500. Vladimir Hernandez minus 180. Lester Martinez minus 380. Jeremy Hill plus 700. Elijah Garcia minus 650. Jesus Ramos minus 2,500. Sebastian Fundora minus 1,400. And again, what I think is a steal, Sky Nicholson minus 500. My lock of the week, I'm going to give you guys this, is Sky Nicholson money line. Sky Nicholson by decision, Lester Martinez money line. That's Sky Nicholson by decision, Lester Martinez money line, Jesus Ramos by money line. Another bet I like that I did not add to this. Two other bets I'm going to add to this that I like that I did not put in this. Fundora by KO minus 200. I think that's a sexy little bet. And a bet I like even more than that. One that I definitely think is going to hit, which is going to give you really good odds, is Ramos by TKO at minus 320. To me, he's definitely going to win. Remember, Guido Schramm is taking this on short notice. So I really like this a lot. I wouldn't touch the over-under. Schramm's a real guy. He's a live opponent. At minus 320, I would say Ramos stops him. I like the odds on that. I really do. So Ramos money line, Ramos by stoppage. Both of those are fine. Both of those are fine to bet. All right, let me get to some of these messages. In a dice game, what up, Randall Light? He used trick dice. Oh, is that? Oh, you're talking about Broner? Do we know what NBA player it was? Do we know what NBA player it was? How did you 7-3? 7-3. The one judge had it 8-2 for Johnson. That's wild. Yeah, I think Nina Hughes is a better athlete. I think she's more mobile. I think she's quicker. I know she's 42. I understand she's 42, but like she's quicker. She's the better athlete. Like I think like she's got the better gas tank. Johnson to me is just a weight bully. She's got like a jab a little bit. Like What do you guys like about Johnson other than she's big? Like, yeah, I do. I think she wins the fight. I wouldn't lock it up. I wouldn't say it's a lock. I wouldn't say you got to have it. You got to bet it. But yeah, I absolutely think that she can win. Isaiah versus Terrell should be a close fight, no? Isaiah versus Terrell. Am I bugging? The first fight was close, don't get me wrong. FYI, Gary motivated me to do this full time now. Thanks. Oh, of course, man. Let's get that bag. I think Johnson will win. I'm quite confident. She ragdolled Nina last time. She's going to have to big boy her or big girl her. She's going to have to be the more physical one. She's going to have to break her down, push her around, make it ugly. And the first fight was ugly. I don't know. You guys think she won? Rambler, who do you think won the first fight? Then take the over. Just take the over on the fight, right? Just parlay the over. It's going over. Yeah. It's not that I don't like Mora. He's a good fighter. He's not exactly said he's a good fighter, but he's fighting a good fighter. He probably wins. I just don't know if it's worth the squeeze. Like, you could get Sky Nicholson for the same money at -500. You can get Elijah Garcia at almost the same money at -650. Just take those. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, Mora probably wins. I agree. Except I think it's too wide. I think for the level of competition he's fighting, he doesn't have the resume yet. Mora does not have a great resume. I think he's a good fighter, for sure. I mean, when we look at his resume though on BoxRec, what are his best wins? You know what I'm saying? He probably will win, but this is a major step up. It could. I'm not saying it will. It probably won't. It could go awry on him. Vaughn in the Discord was asking about the over-under for Montgomery versus Hill. He was thinking, I would take the over. 100% I would take the over. I'll get to that. I've been busy today. I didn't mean to ignore the Discord today. I'll get to it. Yeah, I would definitely take the over. What the odd? Because Malik Montgomery knocks everyone out, right? Malik Montgomery knocks everyone out. I would take the over. What are the odds on the over? Let me see if I got any odds on this. Let me see if I got props on this. No, I just got money on it. Does anyone have props? What's the over under on Montgomery and Hill? What's up, Vulcan? What's up, Vulcan? Give me Sky Nicholson and Shamika Johnson both on the same time and date. I'm not as high on Johnson as you guys are. I'm really not. Yo, I work listening chat. What up, Rocket? What up, Rocket? It's good to have you aboard, my man. Gee, someone asked me today if Leicester will get robbed since they are trying to market Joe Sean, and I said it's the other way around. They're trying to push Leicester, if anything, so there will be no. Yeah, I think they're trying to. I don't think they're trying to market him like they were Najee Lopez and guys like that. I don't see that. I've never seen a Joe Sean James push like Ramon Cardenas and stuff. I give my winnings back on the tennis. But once I saw a guy start limping, so I bet the other guy because you can watch and play. Yeah, I've never bet on tennis. I know this is a thing. I know people make money off of this. I had someone told me that you could just parlay all the minus 400s or higher, and they would all hit. And now I've been told that that's not true. Don't do that. That's not going to work. I don't know, man. I had a strategy, and I didn't try it because my brain doesn't work anymore. But I was just going to parlay all of the 1 and 2 seeds in the first round of the NCAA tournament. Now, I know they haven't all played yet, but I was wondering, what do you guys think of that strategy? If I just parlay an 8-leg parlay, all of the 1-2 teams to win, money line, the 1s and the 2 seeds, 8-leg parlay, NCAA tournament. I like Nina Hughes. I addressed that early in the video. I think Nina Hughes wins. I do. That video is going to drop tonight, though. All right. Vulcan, my guy, what's up, bro? Let's get paid out. Yeah. Oh, Elijah versus Terrell. I was so confused. What the hell are you talking about? Terrell Goucher. Oh, fuck. Yeah, I like Elijah. Terrell Goucher is a good fighter. He's got a style that's kind of amateurs. I don't really think he fights to win anymore. I think Elijah Garcia versus Terrell Goucher. I like Elijah money line. I like to fight the over, but I think Elijah Garcia money line is a safe bet. Muscles Brown, I think they are both between 60 and 80% chance, but I don't know exactly where it is yet. And who is the best dog? Plus 109. Do that parlay, Gary. The long shots. Rocket loves the long shots. Rocket loves the plus 5,000 parlays. Rocket's in the Discord. Just going back and bantering back and forth with Rocket is well worth the $5 a month. For sure. What up, Rocket, man? I hope everything is well, man. Let me know what you plan on playing this week. Yeah, I know, bro. That's why I was like, what's that dude talking about when he said Joe Sean? Yeah, I haven't seen that. I'll do $10 to make 400. Yeah, why not? If you think it's a reasonable bet, like it doesn't sound ridiculous, $10 to make 400, I think it's worth it. All right, guys. Let me know what you guys think. I'm gonna wrap this up. Let me know if you have any last-minute questions, comments, thoughts, super chats. Otherwise, I'm gonna call this a day. Like I said, I will try to be back for 2 live shows tomorrow, and then I'll be live Saturday to immediate reaction. I will do the Nina Hughes and Johnson video tonight. That will be dropped for you tonight. Tomorrow, y'all will get the other video. Y'all will get Fundora and Booker. But if you have no last-minute questions, comments, thoughts, or super chats, then I'm gonna wrap this up. I'm going to go watch some basketball. Then I'm going to do my videos. And I'll probably be up till 4 in the morning. But that's cool. So it is March 20th, 2025. From Texas to the world. Thank you. And God bless.
Don't miss a tweet, post, story, or video. 3D Boxing is on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Hit the subscribe button now to stay inside the ring.